Hello, I'm Tamyra LaughterYoga, and I want to welcome you to Laughter Yoga. We are going to have a great time today, but to start off, I want to explain to you why we're going to be doing Laughter Yoga. I'm the Family Caregiver Resource Specialist with the Mideast Commission Area Agency on Aging, and my job is to help caregivers take care of themselves so they can continue to care for their loved ones, preferably in the home, for as long as possible. And one of the things I like to do is to help my caregivers reduce their stress. And let me tell you what, there is no way to help reduce stress than by doing laughter yoga. So we're going to do laughter yoga. You don't have to be a caregiver to do laughter yoga. Anybody who's interested in reducing their stress, having a good time, making their body and their brain feel better is going to have a very good time with laughter yoga and reap the benefits of it once you've gone through this. So I do have some information that I'm going to share with you. I like to use my notes because I don't want to leave anything out. I'm going to give you a nutshell version first, and then we'll talk about a little bit of details. So nutshell version about laughter yoga is that this is a unique exercise that anyone can do that combines unconditional laughter with yogic breathing, and that is otherwise called pranayamic breathing. The difference between laughter yoga and regular or other forms of yoga is that we don't have to get down on the floor. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need to wear like tights or a leotard. All you have to do is stand up, be able to clap and laugh, and you'll have a great time. Make your body and your brain feel better. Anyone can laugh without relying on jokes, humor, or comedy. If we left it up to that, we would probably not laugh nearly as much as we could. We are going to initiate our laughter. It is going to be simulated at the beginning, but the good news is that our fake laughter typically turns into real laughter very quickly within the laughter yoga exercises. While we're doing our exercises, it's important that you maintain eye contact. Traditionally, laughter yoga is done with a group of people, and we would be walking around within that group doing our laughter exercises with other people. Now, we are doing laughter yoga during a pandemic, so I'm hoping that you will exercise safety, and I would actually tell you that I prefer you do the laughter exercises on your own. But if you're doing your laughter yoga in front of a mirror, you can look at yourself straight in the eye in that mirror, or if you're just walking around the room, find some spot to focus on while you're doing your laughter exercises. Another thing that is important is laughter yoga promotes childlike playfulness, and that means I need you to just let go. Nobody's going to walk away from you doing laughter yoga going, I can't believe how she looked. The whole point is to let go, have fun, and enjoy yourself, and don't worry about what anyone thinks you look like or sound like while you're enjoying your laughter yoga exercises. In most cases, and I've never had a case where it didn't when I'm leading laughter yoga out in the community, our fake laughter turns to real laughter. And here's the wonderful thing about that. Your brain and your body does not know the difference between fake laughter and real laughter. So if you are doing the fake laughter part and you transition into the real laughter part, your brain and your body are going to get the same benefits from that laughter. All right, now, laughter yoga is the only technique that allows adults to achieve sustained, hearty laughter without involving cognitive thought. And why is this important? Let's think for a minute about when we were kids and we were on the playground. Somebody would burp or fart, and we would just roll around in the dirt laughing because it was the funniest thing. And then this weird thing happened. We all grew up, and we started paying mortgages and other bills and sending kids to college. Laughter was kind of lifed out of us for a little bit. Laughter yoga allows you to take out that part of your brain that keeps you from laughing for no reason at all, actually enjoying yourself doing it, and again, reaping those benefits. We're going to bypass all of those intellectual systems that keep us from laughing. So again, promoting our childlike playfulness. Everybody just pretend like you're on the playground and everything is funny. All right, again, laughing for no reason. We're going to use some actual laughter exercises, and those will be the reason, but I'm also going to teach you how to create your own laughter exercises based on the things that you like to do. We are normally going to initiate this laughter as part of a group, but for today, for the purposes of this video, we're actually going to do the laughter exercises on our own. That's why I'm going to show you how to create your own exercises and why it's important that you do these laughter yoga exercises at home, because it doesn't matter if there's one person or 100 people in the room. As long as you're laughing, you're going to reap the benefits. I'll tell you this little secret about laughter yoga. I love doing laughter yoga first thing in the morning. And the reason why? It's because for the rest of the day, if something weird or frustrating or annoying or challenging comes up, I really don't care, because I've already changed my brain by doing my laughter yoga exercises in the morning. But I also love doing laughter yoga exercises later in the day. And the reason why is because if anything annoying or frustrating or challenging got into my day after I do the laughter yoga, I really don't care anymore. My brain feels better, my body feels better, and those things just get to be brushed away because I feel better. My brain doesn't know the difference between the fake laughter and the real laughter. The reason that it's called laughter yoga is because it literally combines laughter exercises with the pranayamic or yogic breathing. Okay, and what this does is it brings more oxygen into your body and the brain, and that is going to make you feel more energetic and healthy. So this is like not a science class or anything like that, but typically we tend to reuse the top 10% of the air in our lungs. If we're not engaging in some type of aerobic exercise or heavy lifting that causes us to really use the deepest part of our lungs, we're kind of recycling the same 10% off the top. When we do laughter yoga, we are going to engage our diaphragm, and what that's going to force is the old stale 90% of the air sitting in the bottom of our lungs out. You'll breathe in fresh oxygen, and that is going to go to your brain and make you feel better. If you've ever been a runner or someone who exercises to extremes, you might have experienced something called a runner's high. And that is because of all of that oxygen going into the brain. And you can actually achieve that by doing laughter yoga. And it feels great, and it lasts. Laughter yoga was started by a medical doctor. His name's Dr. Madan Kataria in India, and he and a group of friends literally met in a park to tell each other jokes on their way to work, and that was how they started their day. So Dr. Kataria's wife is a yoga instructor, and she realized that through the laughter that they were participating in with each other in the morning, they were actually achieving the pranayamic breathing that she was guiding her students to through actual yoga. So laughter yoga was born in India, and now there are thousands of laughter yoga clubs, and this is 72 countries, but this is a few years old. And so I imagine just all over the world there are laughter yoga clubs. All right. Important stuff is that you must participate in this laughter yoga with willingness. If you don't let yourself go and participate in the laughter and engage in that childlike playfulness, you won't get the true benefit. So it is very important that you do let it rip. Just laugh out loud and have a really good time. 3 reasons to do laughter yoga. Okay, and when I say reasons, these are really 3 things that are most important about laughter yoga. And first up is that we must do laughter exercises for 10 to 15 minutes in order to achieve the health benefits of laughter yoga. All right, so the good thing about doing laughter yoga, whether you're with a group led by me or if you're at home, is you have the choice. You don't have to wait for something funny to be said on television or listening to a comedy album. You get to decide, you get to create your own exercises or use the ones I'm going to show you today, and you can create an environment where you can do your laughter exercises for as little or as long amount of time as you like. But you want to shoot for 10 to 15 minutes in order to get the health benefits. Oxygen levels are going to increase in your blood, your muscles are going to be more relaxed, blood circulation, and again, to the brain. And we're also going to release certain hormones, otherwise known as endorphins, in our body, and that's what's going to make our brain and our body feel so much better. We must engage the diaphragm when we're doing the laughter exercises. Diaphragm's down here. So we're going to actually start with the belly, because if you want to engage your diaphragm to push the old stale air out of your lungs, I will tell you this. If you take a good deep breath before you engage in the laughter exercise, you will engage your diaphragm when you do the laugh, which will push the old stale air out of your lungs, bring in the new fresh air, and it'll go to your brain and make you feel better. So it's from the bottom up, belly, diaphragm to the lungs, and then all that great fresh oxygenated blood is going to go to your brain, and you're all going to feel better. All right, but you need to do a belly laugh, which means, again, before you do the exercise, take a good deep breath. And I'm a very enthusiastic laughter yoga person, and so my laughter will be loud. You may need to adjust the volume on your television at some point. I'm not sure what it's going to sound like when it comes out of your television or your device that you're using for this, but adjust your volume accordingly. I don't want to hurt anybody. All right, but the whole thing, the whole point is this is a safe environment for us to do these laughter exercises without having to worry about any social implications, and that is why I do engage in it so enthusiastically, and because it's just plain fun. All right, main thing, not leaving laughter to chance. Again, playground, kids, having fun. Everything was funny and we laughed. Now we just have to find reasons to laugh. So this is your opportunity to make up your own reasons and be that kid on the playground again. Benefits of laughter yoga. There are 5 of them, and I'm happy to share them with you. First of all, it's going to elevate your mood, and that change usually occurs within minutes of starting the laughter yoga exercises. Other health benefits, reduced stress, and a strengthened immune system. Even the way we clap is going to help you to strengthen your immune system, because we're going to clap a special way that is going to release feel-good endorphins into your body that will help to strengthen your immune system. Business benefits for all you working folk. The increased oxygen in your brain improves your efficiency and performance. So if your boss or your coworker asks you, why are you so happy today? You just tell them you did your laughter yoga, and then you go about doing all of your good business. As a social connector, normally, again, we do laughter yoga with a group, and laughter yoga is a wonderful reason for folks to come together and enjoy each other, enjoy just being free to laugh, and then coming back, because that's how a lot of the laughter yoga groups get started, is somebody led laughter yoga at a church or a senior center, and those folks decide, we're going to keep doing this. And then lastly, I should say, is laughter through challenges. And I will tell you specifically, this will be an exercise that will be something that will help us laugh through our challenges, because laughter yoga does teach us to laugh even when times are hard. There are some cautions and contraindications. Some people should not engage in laughter yoga, okay? So if you have any kind of a hernia, please don't do laughter yoga. If you have a persistent cough, anything with acute symptoms, if you have a seizure disorder, for example, epilepsy, please do not engage in laughter yoga. Untreated heart disease and uncontrolled high blood pressure. Now, if your heart disease or your high blood pressure is controlled through diet and exercise, then you're good to go. Just make sure that you do have it under control. If you're in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy, please don't do laughter yoga. If you have a major psychiatric disorder, it is recommended that you not participate in laughter yoga, or if you have a severe backache. If you've undergone surgery in the last 3 months, please don't, unless you've been cleared post-surgery by your doctor. And then last but not least, my favorite, advanced hemorrhoids. Please don't do laughter yoga, because we just do not encourage blowouts. Reminders, if you haven't got a bottle of water nearby, go ahead and grab one now, because it's important that you stay hydrated with laughter yoga. And I will tell you that sometimes, and you'll see I have my iced tea. My throat will get dry while I'm leading you in this laughter yoga exercise, so you will periodically see me get my iced tea. Staying hydrated is important. No new pain. So when we go back to those cautions and contraindications, all of those, no new pain. If you experience any new pain while doing laughter yoga, you need to stop doing laughter yoga. one of the most important things, you must give yourself permission to play. If you don't give yourself permission to play and laugh, you won't get the important benefits. Fake laughter is fine at the beginning, but again, it doesn't usually last very long. We're going to make eye contact. I will tell you that while I'm doing these laughter exercises, I'm going to be looking directly into the camera during the actual exercise. I do have a list of exercises that I want to make sure I share with you, so I will break eye contact with the camera to look at my cheat sheet, but then I'll be right back with you for eye contact during the actual exercises. Be enthusiastic. Who cares? There's probably nobody there to watch, and if they are, tell them to join in with you and that they need to be enthusiastic as well. And last but not least, have fun. If laughter yoga has no other purpose than to have fun, let that be the one thing that you do. Have fun. So what are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to start out with some gentle warming exercises. Really, our gentle warming exercises are some clapping and cheering that I think you'll enjoy a lot. Now, the clapping and cheering exercises are actually something that is used when we move and transition from one laughter exercise to another. So the first thing I'm going to do is teach you the 3 clapping and cheering exercises, and then I just want you to remember that when we're doing other exercises, I'm going to use one or more of the 3 clapping and cheering exercises to indicate that it's time to stop doing that exercise and move on to another laughter exercise. So they kind of serve 2 purposes. They will help you to engage in the deep breathing, the pranayamic breathing, and they also indicate it's time to stop that exercise so we can move on to the next one. Then we're going to do our laughter exercises, and I'm going to make sure that we all do enough exercises to last. I'm going for the full 15 minutes, and that's going to include me showing you exercises that pre-exist, and there's lots of them. There are 40 foundation exercises, and we certainly won't get to all of those, but there are also exercises for the elderly. There are exercises for business people. They're all designed to reap a different kind of benefit in a different kind of way for different kind of situations. And we're just going to look at some of the 40 foundation exercises. And then we're going to do the ho-ho, ha-ha grounding dance. And last, we're going to finish off with the healing imagery script, which I am going to read to you so that you can sit down, relax, listen to my voice, and just go to a really nice, comfortable place. I love that word, literally made people snore with the healing imagery script. We'll see if that happens to anybody. You'll have to email us to let us know. So one thing I do want to ask you to do is to grab a chair that you'll have close by. So those are the only 2 things you need for laughter yoga. Water or something to drink to stay hydrated, and a chair to sit in for when we do the healing imagery script. All right, so take a few minutes if you need it to grab that. I am going to grab my list of the 40 foundation laughter yoga exercises, and we'll do enough here today again to get us to 15 minutes, and that includes the ones that were created by Dr. Madan Kataria, as well as me showing you how to create your own. So if you need it, go ahead and get a sip of something to wet your whistle, and we're going to start off with our 3 clapping and I call it clapping and cheering, but they're probably more like clapping and chanting. Okay, and after that, we'll start the clock for our 15 minutes of laughter exercises. All right, so remember, have fun, childlike playfulness, and enthusiasm. And I did tell you that we were going to clap a very certain way in order to achieve the release of feel-good endorphins in our body, and the way that we're going to clap is with our hands in a prayer position. No golf claps, none of the sideways. We want to clap with our hands coming together in a prayer position, all right? So if you do that, you are actually hitting acupressure points in your body that will make you feel better. So you're off to a good start before you've even chuckled once, all right? So I'm going to do the laughter exercise hopefully enough times so that when you feel comfortable, I want you to just join in. All right? So the first one we're going to do, I want to make sure I get them all, is the first one we're going to do is ho-ho, ha, ha, ha. And there's only one way to do this, and it goes like this. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! So we do our ho, ho, ha, ha, ha 3 times, and then we throw our arms in the air. Now, I will tell you, if you have limited mobility, I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Don't throw. You just put your arms in the air to the best of your ability. But I will tell you that by raising your arms up, you're going to get some joint movement in there, and it's going to help your body feel better all over. And that's why I try to throw in exercises where we do something with some movement with our arms. I tend to bounce back and forth. I was never a cheerleader, so this is my one opportunity to pretend I am, all right? So let's do ho, ho, ha, ha, ha again. It goes like this. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! All right, I'm going to do the next one, and that one's called very good, yay. And there are actually 2 ways to do this, and they both feel good. All right, very good, yay goes like this. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! And we usually do that one twice. The other way to do it is, I love again with the movement. So we're going to do some arm swings. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! So we've got very good, yay! Very good, yay! Or very good, yay! Very good, yay! My body already feels better. Part of it's from the clapping and part of it's from the swinging. All right, so we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to do the first ho, ho, ha, 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 then both of the very good, and then I'll show you the third one. All right, you ready? You with me? Get ready to clap with the hands in the prayer position. We're going to go very good, I'm wrong. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! All right, I hope you've all got it. That's 2 of the 3 that we're going to do. And again, you're already breathing deeper than you were before we started, and those are going to be used as well as transition points. I'll do one of or more of those exercises to say it's time to move on to the next laughter yoga exercise. The last one is my personal favorite, and I'm going to tell you the secret first. The secret first is this. If somebody walks up to you and does this exercise that I'm fixing to show you, Walmart, Belk's, I don't care where you are. I have people walk up to me all over at expos and health fairs, restaurants. I've done this particular exercise in restaurants. If somebody comes up to you and does this with you, you must join in. Don't leave them hanging, okay? It is my personal favorite, and I love it when people come up to me in public and do this. You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. Love it. Nothing to me feels better. It makes me feel better having said it. I hope it makes the people that I'm doing the laughter yoga with feel better. And then it's a really good groundbreaker for starting your laughter yoga exercises. We're going to start from the beginning, though, just to make sure everybody's got it for all 3 of our clapping and cheering laughter yoga exercises, all right? Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. I feel like I've already done a little bit of a workout. You know, after about 3 or 4 of the laughter exercises, I start feeling like I've done some sit-ups. Not quite there yet, but we are about to get there. So we are going to set our timer. And I want you to do this at home when you're doing the laughter yoga on your own. Make sure you set a timer so that you do get that 10 to 15 minutes of actual laughter exercises, okay? So here we go. We're going to do about 15 minutes of exercises, and it'll be some of them that are programmed, and then it'll be, I'll include an opportunity for me to show you how to create some of your own based on the things you like to do. All right, so we'll start out with just a greeting. All right, and the first clue in all of this laughter yoga exercise is that we're not really going to talk much. We're going to laugh much. So every exercise is going to incorporate laughter rather than words. So what is a way that you can greet somebody without actually saying hello or hi or anything like that? We wave, we do a fist bump, we reach out and we shake hands. So I want you, if you are doing laughter yoga with someone else, you would wave at them, but instead of saying hello, you're going to laugh. That is all the verbiage you need. Don't forget to start your clock. You want to make sure that you get your full 10 to 15 minutes of laughter yoga in, all right? It's really important. So we don't talk. We just laugh, and that's a great way to do it. There are some where you use words, and Dr. Madan Kataria is from India, and Namaste is a kind of a greeting that they use, and it's basically wishing someone else good health. And when they do that in India, they go like this. Namaste, right? For us, we're all about the laughter. So we're going to namaste. 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 So we've got our greetings. And then we've got our namaste. And we laugh. Now, those of you who have done laughter yoga with me before, you know that you would be going around within the group. I've already got my eyes watering. We'd be going around with the group and doing namaste and the greetings with 3 or 4 other people before I would change us over to a different exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll start off with ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. And that's how laughter yoga is done. And now it's time for me to show you the next laughter yoga exercise. And I'm going to show you one that I absolutely love, and it's called milkshake laughter yoga. So we're going to actually make a sound, but it's not talking. We are going to hold the 2 canisters in which we are going to mix our milkshake. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to laugh on the drink. Ah! So you mix yourself a milkshake. And then you drink. Ah! Ah! Now, I am a person who just loves a good cocktail. So sometimes instead of a milkshake, I like to have a mixed drink. And so it looks like this. Ah! Ah! I am really enjoying my drink. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! So far we've done a greeting laughter yoga in 2 different ways. Nonverbal, except for namaste. We've made milkshakes. Ah! We've made cosmos. Yeah. Ah! Now let's try something else. I told you that I would talk to you or show you exercises to help us laugh through our tears. Who does not get at least 1 or 2 bills every month? And let's just pretend this is my credit card bill, and it might make me cry, or at least want to. But now I'm better. Now I'm better because I know how to remedy that with laughter yoga. So I can look at my credit card bill, and instead of crying, look at my credit card bill. It should make you laugh too. And it can be any bill, the car payment, the mortgage, the kids' college tuition. That's expensive, right? That is something that'll make a lot of parents cry, but it doesn't matter. You pick your bill and you, instead of crying at it, you laugh at it. We can laugh through our tears. As a matter of fact, sometimes we can laugh hard enough we create tears that way too. All right. I like 1 meter laughter. 1 meter laughter is one that we can do with or without other people in a group. And 1 meter laughter looks like this. You're going to hold one arm out to your side. It doesn't matter which side you start on. And then you're going to go, ah! Ah! Any reason to laugh is good. Let's do a between exercise cheer. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. I love that cheer. It makes me feel better having just said it and clapped. All right. Self-found laughter yoga is an easy one to do on your own. See, this is awesome because you don't have to have anything. You need a chair to sit in for the end. You need something to stay hydrated, but otherwise, it's all just you. This is my cell phone, and somebody is telling me the funniest thing I have ever heard. Now, if you're a person who likes to look at your cell phone more than you like to listen in your cell phone, it can be a text, it can be something on Facebook, you can be watching a YouTube video like this, anything, as long as it makes you laugh. And that's all in here, okay? So you're actually creating, again, your own laughter opportunity. Whoever's telling you this story is going to love you because you're really responding in the right way, right? All you have to do is laugh. If you're with another person, the way you would be sharing this laughter exercise with them is you would hold your cell phone up to their ear so that they could hear the funny story that you're hearing and they would laugh as well. And then they would share a cell phone call with you so that you each would laugh together. But on your own, it doesn't matter. Just, oh. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, yay! Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha! Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha! Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha! Yay! So, we're getting a lot of good laughter in here. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do lion laughter yoga, which is one of the most ridiculous looking exercises, but it actually feels really good, okay? Because with lion laughter yoga, we have to make ourselves look like lions. And the way that we do this, according to Dr. Madan Kataria's laughter yoga training, is this is our mane, and this is what lions look like. But when you do this exercise with your tongue out like this, it does something good for your body. I'm not sure what it is. I don't care. I just know I feel better, so I do it. So we're going to do the lion laughter yoga. It feels weird. You got to dry yourself off afterwards, but that's usually just one more thing to laugh at when you're in a group because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's looking ridiculous, but nobody cares because it's a great, safe place. Again, you are creating those social connectors with the people in that group so that sometime, somewhere in a supermarket, they're going to come up to you and say, "You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are." Next exercise, who didn't want to be a flight attendant at some point growing up? And, oh, they get to stand in the aisles and they get to point out, you know, the lights on the run on the on the aisle. They get to point out all of the exits. They get making sure to remember it could be behind you. They get to point to the stuff up the top. They get to tell you that the oxygen is going to drop down, and then you put the cup over your face first. Air hostess laughter yoga. So pick any one of those or do all of them. Any of the things that you've ever seen airline hostess do when you were getting on or off a plane, and you just laugh because they're talking the whole time, but we're not. We're going to laugh, okay? So, it's so easy. Anything, any motion that they make, putting the seatbelt on. Remember, you put your mask on first before you assist the person next to you if they need you to, and you want to include all that because as many motions as you make, that's as many opportunities that you have to, or that you create for you to do a laughter during that particular laughter exercise. And again, you have control. You want to do it 10 to 15 minutes. You can do the same one for 10 to 15 minutes as long as you keep laughing. Take a little break in there. Get yourself hydrated if you need some water. By all means do. And that's how that is done. Okay, so I like ones where it involves imaginary things. And so we're going to do lawnmower laughter yoga, which we don't have a lawnmower here, but we can pretend. And guess what? Our lawnmower is an old school lawnmower. It's the one where you have to like hold the handle and pull the cord, right? Third time is the charm on pulling the cord on the mower for it to start. And when it starts, all you should hear is laughter, right? So I'm holding my handle. And then I get to mow the lawn with my lawnmower. Now, if you are someone who might not be able to do the forward-leaning motion, because nobody's supposed to get hurt at all. As a matter of fact, any of these exercises you can actually do sitting down, whatever makes you most comfortable. Quite frankly, you could do a lot of these exercises laying down if you needed to. But if you don't want to lean forward to pull the cord on the lawnmower, then just pretend that you have your saw. All right, so you pull the cord on that. Yeah, that is so not the sound. And then go around and cut down the trees. It's the same motion, it's the same sound. It's just another great fun excuse to engage in a laugh. I don't want to cause anybody to be hopping up and down. I will tell you there are some that are a little bit like really creative that I like, which is like gradient laughter yoga. So I will show you this one because this is one that kind of helps do one exercise for a little bit of a more sustained period of time. Because we're going to start out laughing really quietly, and then we're going to gradually increase the volume of our laugh, and then we're going to gradually bring the volume of that laugh back down. So we'll start out kind of quiet. Now, when you do gradient laughter yoga, one of the things you notice, and you might have heard it when I did it, because that is sustained, you will hear yourself, and I hope you feel yourself, taking a deep breath at intervals as you are increasing the volume of that laughter during that laughter yoga exercise. I feel like I've done sit-ups already right up here from engaging the diaphragm. Remember, it's so important to engage that diaphragm. The difference between engaging the diaphragm and not is this. I'm going to demonstrate for you. If I'm going to do a laughter exercise and I don't take a good deep breath in first, I'm not going to capture a whole lot of air to push out through my diaphragm to get all that old stale air out. And it'll kind of sound like this. I'm going to literally go from just like talking into a laugh. So I'm kind of trying to set myself up. I'm pushing hard, and I can't even be hearty because there's not enough air in there. I didn't take a good deep breath. I just went straight from talking to that laugh. Now, when I do this, I'm going to take a good deep breath in, and then I'm going to push out a really good, solid, from the diaphragm laugh, just to demonstrate this for you. That's the difference air makes. And that air in your body makes so much difference. I mean, the vast majority of blood in your body is in your brain at any given time anyway. Take a deep breath, push out a good laugh, get some good fresh oxygen into your brain, and that's what's going to really make you feel better. So whenever you can take a good deep breath before you do the laugh, you're going to feel it here. You're going to feel it here. You're definitely going to feel it here, and you're going to feel it in your brain and all in your body, and you're going to have a great day. Okay, what else can we do? Naughty, naughty. Not everybody's a good boy or girl all day. So how do we tell somebody they're naughty without saying a word? Make sure you give them the wink. Some might even think it's okay that you were naughty. Which leads us to another laughter yoga exercise. Another laughter yoga exercise that you can do is actually telling somebody good job or great, and that's like thumbs up. High five. And when you're in a room doing these exercises with other people, they actually get to feel, while they're doing that laughter, they actually get to feel the feeling that comes from being told, good job, without saying a word. And that's what makes it so much fun. All right, what else? I think we've done quite a few of these. The last one I do want to show you is Aloha Laughter Yoga, because this is one of my favorites. Now, and that's why I'm pulling my chair over, because when we do Aloha Laughter Yoga, there are two ways. Not everybody should be standing while doing laughter yoga. Some folks even, I mean, I've done laughter yoga at nursing homes where 95% of the people participating in the laughter exercise are in wheelchairs. So they certainly can't do this in the traditional way that you would do it. I'm going to do it from standing first, and then I'm going to demonstrate it for you while I'm sitting down. So this is Aloha Laughter Yoga, and you can kind of guess the last two letters are H-A. You kind of might have an idea. So we're going to go, Aloha, Aloha, Aloha. Now, if you're in a chair, you can do the same thing. You just don't have to go as far forward. You definitely don't want to put yourself at risk. So all you have to do is aloha, aloha, aloha. Just make sure you take that good deep breath in before you push out the ha 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 in aloha. All right. Let's do some clapping and cheering before I show you how to create your own laughter yoga exercises. I think we're doing really good on our time for our 15, or going to be at 15 minutes. My eyes are still watering from laughing, y'all, which is a great feeling. So let's do from the beginning. We'll do all three of them in the order that I showed them to you, because I just want to make sure that you remember them, okay? So we're going to start with ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, 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 yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! You are amazing. I am amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. All right. A little bit of hydration. Now, when I'm doing laughter yoga with the group, I tend to like point to somebody in the group and ask them, what's a hobby? You know what your hobbies are. I know what mine are. So I'm going to just use some that have been demonstrated, people telling me in groups because they tend to be common themes. One of them, reading. So you have a book. And again, we don't use real things. We create our own things. So this is my book. And I have the choice. I get to decide, when am I going to insert my laughter yoga laugh? I'm going to say I'm going to do it every third page. So I'm reading. You get to decide. You get to create your own laughter exercise. Sewing. I've had a number of folks in groups that, whether it's sewing or other forms of needlework, whether they're doing needlepoint or if they're knitting or crocheting, I just ask, and I'll ask you to do the same. Pick the point in the activity where you can insert a laugh. You use your hand, like if I'm sewing, I got a needle in, a needle out, a needle in, or actually needle should go back in, right, and then come back down. So I get to decide, where do I want that laugh to come in. So I'm going to go in, and then, wherever you want it. If you're crocheting or knitting, I've never crocheted or knitted, so you guys are kind of on your own for when you are going to insert it, but I know I can hear in my head, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. I have no idea what it means, but I know that if I said knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, that's how easy it is to create your own laughter yoga exercise, wherever you want it. Walking is big. I'm just going to walk a small circle right here instead. Normally I would be doing this in a big circle in the room, but I can say I'm going to laugh every fourth step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can laugh whenever I want to. If you're in your house, you can do laps from the dining room to the kitchen to the den to the hallway and all around. Just walk around your house. You can do that for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you walk out in the neighborhood or in the park, in your backyard. Walk around your house, inside or out. Pick your step and throw in your laugh. You're going to feel great later. What else? Fishing. Fishing's a good one because then you have lots of options for when you get to do your laugh. You can when you cast, when you're bringing it in, or when you catch your fish. You laugh whenever you want. You just laugh. You create your own environment where you get to laugh. Gardening is another good one. I don't encourage people necessarily to get down on their knees when they're doing it. Try to do something in the garden where you might be standing, like using a hoe or a rake. If you are someone who is working on improving your joints and movement, definitely, if you can do it safely, kneel down and pull weeds and laugh while you're pulling the weeds. And maybe next time you're in the garden, just gardening, you throw in the laughs. And if you're in the garden for 20 minutes and you laugh the whole time while you pull out those weeds, you've had yourself a great little laughter yoga exercise. Or session, I should say, which is fabulous. And don't worry about what the neighbors think. It doesn't matter. If they come over, you just tell them what you're doing and say, join me, because it is oftentimes more fun when there are more people, but just as effective as when you're doing the exercises on your own. So we're going to transition now into the ho-ho, ha-ha-ha grounding dance. All right, I have a CD that I'm going to play, and you're actually going to hear Dr. Madan Kataria's voice. He is going to talk us through the ho-ho, ha-ha grounding dance. We're going to do 2 iterations, which is to say we're going to do the ho-ho, ha-ha grounding dance twice. And there will be some bending down and coming up and breathing in between. And I think that's pretty much all I need to say for you to be prepared for this. If you are someone who needs to sit for this, do this exactly the same way that we did the aloha. Seated, just bend forward as far as you can. Do not Do not overstretch, do not overexceed or overextend. All you have to do is go for it a little bit and then come back up with your arms in the air and you will experience the same benefit. All right, so he's going to tell us everything we need to do.
Next.
Well, let me start that over again. It will. There we go. Again, Dr. Madan Kataria is going to take us through this exercise. I hope. There we go. Okay. Now we're in the right place. Oh. I got
it. Hello and welcome to Ho Ho Ha Ha grounding dance. Put your hands in front of your chest with your palms facing outwards and push them twice saying ho, ho, and then push them downwards twice saying ha, ha. It's like ho, ho, ha, ha. While you're moving your hands downwards, bend your knees a little bit just to make it like a dance movement. This dance is set to the beautiful drum beats drawn from African and Indian traditional folk music, which makes it dreamlike and you may feel a trance-like experience.
You feel good.
Enjoy this dance. Are you ready?
Ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho.
It was great.
So we're going to go
It's
down,
time to relax. Let's take 2
lean
deep breaths.
forward.
Bend at the waist. Hang your arms loose. Take a long deep breath in. Inhale. Hold your breath and exhale. One more time. Take a long deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. Wonderful.
We'll do grounding
Great.
dance one more
Are you
time.
ready for the next dance? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was great feeling. Are you feeling relaxed?
I hope you're feeling
Time to take
relaxed.
2 more deep breaths. Are
Oh,
you
let's
ready?
do the deep breaths.
Bend at the waist. Take a long deep breath. Inhale. Hold your breath and exhale. One One more time. Take a long deep breath.
Oh, that feels good.
Hold it and exhale. That's great.
That is great. Oh my goodness, I hope y'all enjoyed that. You can do the ho ho ha ha grounding dance anytime, anywhere. Put on a favorite song. It doesn't matter what the beat is. Go as fast or as slow as you want. Just do it because it feels really good. And I was trying to demonstrate for you, your hands don't just have to be right at your chest and down. Get creative, move around the room, really get into the dance and have a lot of fun with it. Okay, so I'm going to put my chair here. And what we're going to go into next is our healing imagery script. And this is where you're going to need your chair. I would encourage you to drink some water right now if you need it, or if you want it, or whatever it is that you have. Enjoy your beverage. But get seated in a comfortable position. And I'm just going to talk you through this healing imagery script. Let me get myself a little bit of a drinky poo. There we go. Hi, now that we're seated for our healing imagery script, I want to tell you just get comfortable in your chair. Again, if you need something to drink, now would be a good time to hydrate, but get comfortable in your chair, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to do. But I do like to preface this with, I never really liked these where I had to sit still for so long. When I started doing laughter yoga, I had to do it, and let me tell you what, it helps so much. I could not believe how good between the laughter yoga, getting I feel like I've had a good workout, and then the healing imagery script at the end. I feel very calm and very relaxed, and I have actually made somebody snore before, which I'm very proud of. So if any of you start snoring, then you got to let us know so I can feel even that much more proud. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this. My voice will go down a little bit. So you might, if you had the volume up from before, you might, or if you had it down lower for the louder part of the grounding dance, you might want to turn it up. Just make sure that you can hear me, okay? Begin by finding a comfortable, relaxed position. Close your eyes. Rest your hands on your legs, palms up. Allow your body to begin to relax. Breathe slowly in through your nose, then out through your mouth. Take a deep cleansing breath in. And now slowly breathe out all the tension in your body. Feel the relaxation beginning at the bottom of your feet. Imagine you're stepping into a tub of warm water. Just breathe into it. Stay calm and loose. Allow the warmth of the water and the relaxation it brings to spread over your feet, up your ankles. Feel the warm wave of relaxation rising above your ankles, flowing up your lower legs and rising. It is now up to your hips and pelvis. Keep breathing slowly in and slowly out. The wave of warmth has now reached your stomach and lower back. Keep breathing. Now it's up to your chest and your upper back, surrounding and enclosing you like a warm, safe cocoon. Feel the warmth and relaxation as your upper arms soften. Relax your elbows, your lower arms and wrist. Feel the warmth and relaxation spread to your hands, relaxing the palms of your hands, the back of your hands, each finger and each thumb. Your hands feel pleasantly warm, heavy, and relaxed. Keep breathing slowly, deeply. Relax your shoulders, let them droop. Relax your neck. Let that relaxation flow to your chin. Relax your jaw. Let your mouth fall slightly open, breathing slowly in and slowly out. Feel your eyelids heavy and relaxed. Notice your eyebrows relaxing, Your ears relaxing, releasing all tenseness in your forehead. Your forehead feels cool and relaxed. Let the warmth and relaxation spread to the top of your head. Your entire body is now relaxed and calm. Feel the relaxation flowing throughout your body from your head to your feet. Now concentrate on your spine. Let it relax completely. Feel the relaxation spreading down your spine, down your upper back, down your middle back, and your lower back, all the way down to your tailbone. Breathe in deeply and hold that breath. Relax your muscles, allowing your breath to flow gently out through your mouth. Continue breathing in and out, slowly releasing any remaining tension. Scanning your body from the top of your head downward to the bottoms of your feet. If you feel any tension anywhere in your body, focus on that area. Direct your breathing and relaxation to that part of your body. Imagine that the air you're breathing can cleanse your body, removing tension. Each breath in carries relaxation. Every breath out carries away stress and tension. Simply relax. Enjoy the feeling of relaxation. Take a cleansing breath in and breathe out all the stress and tension. Imagine there's a healing process going on inside your body, just allowing your body to heal itself. Breathe in health and calmness. Breathe out disease and stress, just allowing your mind and your body to heal, calm and at peace. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And we are done with laughter yoga for today. And I want to tell you thank you so much for joining me for laughter yoga today. I had a great time sharing laughter yoga with you. Again, I'm with the Mideast Commission Area Agency on Aging. This is going to be featured on our Facebook page. This is going to be broadcast on GPAT 23, your local public access TV station. I'll be sharing it with folks on my caregiver email list, and I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that when you find it and you do it and then you share it with your friends and family members as a way to help them relax and enjoy their day. I know I'm going to have a fabulous day today because my brain just feels so much better. So thank you for joining me, and remember, always clap with your hands in the prayer position because it's going to release those feel good endorphins in your body and make you feel better all day. Y'all have a great one, and come back and watch again and laugh all you can. Bye-bye.